So, as of recording, Leeds United have still made no signings. It's been a month since Jayden Bogle came through the door. What the hell are the 49ers up to? We've got 10 days to sort this mess out. Let's just get into it. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Tuesday. Hope you've all had a great day and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. You know what I'm going to ask? Before we do get into it, be sure to smash. Yesterday we smashed nearly 600 likes. Let's go for a humble 400 tonight. Just get down there and smash a little like right now. I'll wait. Thank you very much. Also, subscribe if you're new. We're 160 subscribers away from 17,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. Again, get down there right now and subscribe. And today I want you to comment, a bit of a random one. What time did you start work today? If you started work at all. I started at 5 a.m. and I'm knackered and I'm a bit annoyed. Just on and off the pitch with Leeds United, I'm annoyed, so I probably just hasn't helped. I'm a bit touchy. But without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we actually start it, whatever happens, whatever players we bring in, Leeds United are doing everything far too late. And I know that's elephant in the room. I know that's obvious. Do you know what I mean? Of course, that's obvious. But we've got 10 days to try and bring someone in who has to bring his whole family with him, fit into a system, not have a pre-season with us. We've lost big faces. We've lost Georgie, Somerville, Archie Gray. We've lost leaders in Cooper, Stuart Dallas, Luke Ayling. And we're trying to replace 4 or 5 players, even more, in 10 days. It's poor, but we're going to start off with Manuel Benson to Leeds United. This is from Joe Donahue, the Burnley winger. Burnley need to get rid of him. They need to get rid of faces. They're having a massive clear out right now. Scott Parker's Burnley. Will they sell, Benson to a championship rival? I say championship rival. They've played 2 games, got 9 goals and conceded a goal. Leeds United yet to register a win in the season. But yeah, Burnley do need to get rid. And Leeds United a few months ago were fans of Manuel Benson. Again, it's hard to get excited about this one because a few months ago, well, actually whenever the start of the transfer window, so yeah, probably a few months ago now, when the rumours started to kick in about Leeds United and Manuel Benson, I was excited because, you have Dan James, you got Nonto, you got Somerville, you got Rutter, the players there, competition. Do I think Manuel Benson's enough to wear the Somerville shirt? I don't know. I really don't know. He doesn't scream of a Jack Clarke. He doesn't scream of a Jonathan Rowe. So it's official, though, that Leeds United do like Manuel Benson, and he can't get into the Burnley squad. So what makes him, good enough to get into the Leeds United squad? And I know that there's a bit of a difference there, and I know some you can do it at one club and not necessarily another, but I don't know. I want to be excited about this, and I do wish him all the best if he did join Leeds United. What am I on about? What am I on about? A link that comes true? I don't know. But yeah, Manuel Benson to Leeds United. There is legs to this one, and there's genuine interest from Leeds United to get this one done. It just doesn't give the Jack Clarke vibe to me. It doesn't give the Jonathan Rowe, but I hope that I'm proved wrong and Leeds United can get a signing through the door. We're becoming desperate now that any Leeds United fan just wants to see a signing, and it's Tuesday, 20th of August. I can maybe see a signing happening tonight. That's why maybe just after this video, so I might have to do another video. I don't know why. I've just got a sneaky feeling tonight. They need to do something. 10 days to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to keep saying that throughout the whole video. Next up, Ljubicic. Dejan Ljubicic. We spoke about him yesterday, about Leeds United back in the race for him. He missed FC Cologne's game after training all week. He suddenly had knee issues. But now the latest report coming from a Tier 1 source out in Germany, the BILD. Ljubicic wants to move to Leeds United. It's nice to see that a player actually wants to come to Leeds United after watching what's gone on the start of the season, what's going on with the transfers, and he's looked at us and gone, yeah, I want to come. Don't know what's wrong with the bloke, but hopefully, he's okay. Leeds United did go back or did go in for an offer, a few months ago for around 4 million that got rejected from FC Cologne. FC Cologne are on a transfer ban, meaning they can't bring any players in. So they're trying their best to keep on to Dejan Ljubicic, but the player wants to move. And I think sort of the camp suggests that if Leeds come in with a better improved offer, then, Ljubicic would get his move to England. I saw a funny thing on Twitter saying that Leeds United will probably miss out on this target from someone like Sheffield United, who will bid 5 million, and Leeds United didn't want to go that extra million, and just showing how tight the 49ers have been this transfer window. But Ljubicic wants to move. I would like to see it happen. happen. He's a 6'2" box-to-box midfielder. You need some variety. As much as people go, Gruev, Ampadu, they're not cooking it up at the moment. And I think, and I said this when he left, Glenn Kamara is going to be a bigger miss than people think. He gives you that difference in the midfield. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, but he wasn't very good. He gave you a solid 7-8 each game, I think, Glenn Kamara. But either way, Ljubicic wants to move to Leeds United. Will we get it done? We'll have to see. Next up, Calvin Strengs from Feyenoord. Leeds United did inquire about him. He got 26 goals and assists last year. He's an attacking midfielder. Apparently, he is not available, which is funny because a few days ago, he was ready to leave Feyenoord. What I think's happened there is Leeds United have looked at the price that Feyenoord have put for him, and they've gone, no, he's not available. Not available. We tried our best, and that's how this one's looking. But again, this young talent, I don't know too much about him. I've watched highlights of him, and I think he looks fantastic. I wouldn't say he would replace Rutter, but I think he's like close to being that sort of technical attacking midfielder that Leeds United definitely need. Unfortunately, Joel Perreault, Brendan Aronson do not cut the mustard in the 10. You need a 10, and he would have been a brilliant signing, but apparently he's not available. Again, that's according to Joe Donahue. Leeds United have lost bases, haven't we? We've lost Somerville, we've lost, Gray, and obviously we've lost Rutter. And Rutter officially left yesterday. Don't read too much into the don't just go to bed yet stuff, guys. I'm seeing a lot of Leeds fans overreacting, and that's fair enough. But Brighton have done an absolute PR stunt, and it's brilliant for them. I mean, we've been made a laughing stock again. Typical Leeds United, unfortunately, over the last few years. But Rutter, he was a 12-year-old French kid when that tweet came out. He knew nothing about it. They've stitched him up a bit there. And let's just remember Georgie for what he was and a great character he was. I wish him all the best in the Premier League. Again, he doesn't know too much. And all these stuff are saying, they say it each time there's a new signing. My dream was to play to Brighton. My dream was to play for Leeds United. At the end of the day, guys, it's a job. How many of you, okay, my dream was to work for blah, blah, blah. My dream was to work. It just, it's PR. It makes sense. It makes the fans that they've just joined happy. So I wouldn't read into too much stuff. But yeah, Rutter's officially gone. We need to replace him. But wait, we've got 10 days to do it. I'm starting to flip a bit now. I'm starting to flip. I was positive, and I feel sorry for Daniel Farke. I do think his tactics have got to be questioned 100%. But also, what's going on off the pitch? He wants his players, and he hasn't got them. Next up, we're talking another target escaping Leeds United's hands, and that's Jonathan Rowe. I don't think we're actually really ever in for Jonathan Rowe, clearly, because we never put a formal bid in, but Marseille, according to Fabrizio Romano and all sort of reliable sources around social media, that Marseille are putting in a second bid for Jonathan Rowe. And Norwich are most likely going to miss out on the young England under-21 international. This signing, Jonathan Rowe, would have got me excited, similar with Jack Clarke, who we spoke about yesterday. There's still sort of links there with Jack Clarke, and he is on Leeds United's radar. Just nothing new come out today. That's why we won't speak about him, apart from Leeds United do like the look of him. Will they pay the 18 to 25 million? No, I don't believe they will. So we need a statement sign like that, similar with Jonathan Rowe, who would have been cheaper. Leeds didn't want to put a bid in. Leeds saw the 15 million that Norwich put up and went, no, Marseille can have their man. And it looks like, he could be moving to the French league. And last but not least, I want to talk about sort of the divide in the BBC, not the BBC, because I was thinking about Adam Pope, but I guess the journalists, the Leeds journalists, and sort of the club right now. The fact that the media are asking players about transfers. And it's difficult because you don't want the one extreme to another. And I think that's how Leeds do it. You don't want Rads sitting there drunk tweeting, here's who we're linked with. But you don't also want this mega silence from the 49ers. We've had nothing to do with Liam Cooper. We've had nothing it took ages for the Rutter deal. We don't really know what's going on. Obviously, they like working in silence and things like this. But the fact that the media are asking Ethan Ampadu about who's coming in and stuff, he's not going to be able to tell you. He probably doesn't know. It just shows a complete divide on and off the pitch. And unfortunately, it's getting bad with Leeds. It's getting toxic. It's getting worrying. Only 3 years ago, Leeds United finished 9th in the Premier League with Marcelo Bielsa, 4 points off Europe. And I think similar or just a better point off than Arsenal, on the same sort of path as Aston Villa. And look at them teams now. And the decline of Leeds United over the last few years, Feels like a fever dream now. But guys, let me quickly run through the transfer news from today. Manuel Benson to Leeds, strong link. This one definitely could happen. Dejan Ljubicic wants to move to Leeds United. Calvin Strengs from Feyenoord not available. Rutter has officially gone to Brighton. Marseille to get Rowe. And what is going on with the media asking players about transfers. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. I have a feeling we're going to make a signing tonight. Don't know why. I'm going to be proved wrong, aren't I? Of course I am. I've been Ollie Ward, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.